Hello everybody and welcome back to Maisie's Garden. I have a message for you. We are doing the 3-card spread for the Zodiac series where we get your current situation, the challenge to your current situation, and then the advice. And then we get some extra advice or guidance from Spirit through an oracle card at the end. Okay? This is going to be for Capricorn. So if you have Capricorn in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or North Node sign, this message may resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate, please go check the other signs of your chart. If that doesn't resonate, then the message just may not be for you this time, and that's really okay. It's quite all right, okay? I love you guys so very much. I hope that you are doing well, and if you are not doing well, please reach out and talk to somebody, okay? Hi, Kim. All right, Capricorn, let's see. These messages have been so interesting. Everybody's been getting such different messages. I actually kind of like this series. Let me know what you think about it. This might be like a repeated series where I do this at least once a month, you know? I like it a lot, actually. It's to the point, you know? Messages have been real to the point, and I like it. I like that. A little something, something for you guys. You know? A little something, something. All right. Alrighty. Spirit, can I have one card for the current situation for Capricorn? Hi, Steven. Current situation for Capricorn. 2 cards came out. I'll take it. The challenge to that situation, please. The challenge. It's the first time 2 cards have come out for the situation. All right, we got the challenge to it. And the advice, please. The advice. All right, 2 cards for the advice. All right, Kat. Apparently you got a lot to say, or they got a lot to say for you. Great. Can't wait. All right, let's see. Let's see what your guys' situation is, this current situation. So I could be talking to, maybe both these cards have 2 different energies, right? So this could be 2 different groups of Capricorns, all right? Ooh, Dolores, yeah, Capricorn rising, hey. I'm a Capricorn sun, so Capricorn gang, love you guys. Okay, current situation. You may be going through some type of healing, some type of growth, a renewal of your faith and your hope, okay? You've been keeping to yourself, keeping a lot to yourself, staying to yourself, your healing journey. You may not have been really talking to a lot of people about it. Not a lot of people know what you've been going through or what has been coming up for you in the healing. You may be in a comfort zone, though, is kind of also what I'm getting in doing that, in putting yourself in this zone, in a safe space where you could heal, right? Because sometimes we need to do that. It may have become very comfortable there. And so you may not have, where you're in a space where you're not meant to stay there long term, you may have started to make home in that space a little bit. And so I have a feeling that a comfort zone is about to be challenged in some way, because why would your comfort zone come out unless it's being challenged? K-caps. All right. You may also have found a level of peace in your life, or you're guarding your peace very carefully. You're not really letting a whole lot of people in to disturb it. It may also be, a form of control for you, okay? Because you have full control of yourself. Other people aren't in the mix. You have full control. You know what I mean? So is that really healing you? Is that really healing, or have you just found a spot where you're not being disturbed? So you're not have you learned how to deal with conflict? Have you learned how to deal with the obstacles? Or have you just found a spot where those obstacles and that conflict isn't reaching you? So is it really peace, or have you been able to duck and skirt? Okay, let's think about that for a minute. All right, let's see what the challenge is. The Ace of Acorns. A new passionate beginning is about to challenge your comfort zone. I knew it. I could feel it. This is great. I love this. This feels very positive, though. This doesn't feel negative. Okay, this feels, the Ace of Acorns, the Ace of Wands is a positive new beginning. This could be passionate. This could reignite or spark some type of creativity or some type of innovative, like ideas, or allowing, sorry guys, my daughter just came downstairs and she's being silly. You're being silly. Or, you know, some type of like aha moment or epiphany, or just reigniting passion in some type of way in your life. This is going to create or offer some type of opportunity for you. There's an opportunity coming, and it's going to take you out of your comfort zone. And I think it's going to challenge if you've actually healed yourself, if you've actually done the healing. Or do you still have faith that you can deal with all this stuff, because there's something coming in, and it doesn't feel like it's going to trigger you in a way that it's negative, but it may trigger you in a way to really see how much you've healed and grown, how much you've actually integrated, how much you may need to still work on a few things. Again, this is going to take you out of a comfort zone. You may not be able to keep everything to yourself with this opportunity. Some type of creative force is about to really come. Hold on, what does that say? Duck and skirt. Oh, Dolores. Well, there's some kind of new opportunity, whatever that looks like. And it may be something where you may have to release the control a little bit. You may have to release keeping everything to yourself or having full control over a situation. Excuse me. Okay. These messages have been coming out so fast and so quick. I wanted to give you guys time, but like, oh. All right. Let's see what the advice is. 9 of Feathers and the 3 of Shells. This is getting over your anxiety. So the 9 of Feathers is the 9 of Swords. That talks about anxiety, ruminating thoughts, nightmares, staying up at night thinking, overthinking, allowing your brain to make up all these negative scenarios, okay? But in the 9 of Swords, it's to help finding some type of self-empowerment, okay? Some form of perspective shift. And we also have the 3 of Shells with this, which is the 3 of Cups. This is getting out into your community again. So what they want you to do is shift your fears of getting back out there. Okay, they want you, your advice is to overcome your fear and get back out there. Go back and start going to events, start gathering in your community again, going out with friends, you know, going to like a show, or going to some form of event, or so, you know, like a social event. Okay. It also talks about playfulness and bliss. This is allowing yourself to feel those emotions again. Maybe you get asked out. There's an opportunity here that maybe you get asked out. Maybe you've been really just, again, you may be a star in your own right, but you've been keeping that to yourself. You've been, you know, hiding in a way, keeping it, you know, behind closed doors or behind a curtain. And the star power here hasn't really been able to showcase, or there's some type of wish fulfillment or something that you've really wanted that you've been keeping to yourself. Well, now Spirit's like, haha, we knew about what was on your heart, and we're giving you an opportunity. It's a small one. It's an olive branch. It's getting you out of your comfort zone, and they want you to get over your anxiety and get back out there. So if you get asked out, if you get invited to an event, if you get invited into some form of community, or, you know, a paint and sip or something, they want you to go. They want you to get over your anxiety, empower yourself, and go have some fun. Okay, Capricorn? Hi, Sunsees. Sunsis. Hi. Oh, okay. Well, you might get an opportunity. There may be some type of, if it's job related, right? You may need to network, or there may be some friend group or someone that you know that may know someone that may know someone. So you may need to start asking for recommendations or referrals in some way, okay? And get over the fear of networking and putting yourself out there. That's what this really is about. Getting over your fear of putting yourself out there, regardless of what that looks like in your life, whether it's in regards to work or friendships or lovers or just going out and getting out in society again, you know? Yes, yes. That's exactly what this is about. Hi, Luma. All right, let's see what other advice or guidance Spirit may have for you right now for Capricorn. Any other guidance or advice for this spread, please? Ooh, you could have fire placements, Aries, Leo, Sag in your chart somewhere. This says snakeskin. It says information, secrets, body language, senses. First of all, they want you to shed. They want you to shed all those uncomfortable things. You may need to start getting back into doing things that touch upon your senses. Go listen to live music. Go paint, right? And or sculpt. Feel the things with your hands. Go to a wine tasting. Taste. You know, go to an art exhibit. See it with your eyes. You know, stuff like that. Go to somewhere, maybe like an oxygen bar where you can smell all these different things. You know, getting out in society again, holding your power, shedding that old skin. This is also getting into your body again. Secrets being here and the fact that the Four of Pentacles was here, you don't need to tell everybody everything, okay? Not everybody needs to know every explicit detail of your life. You can go out and meet people and it can just be a very fun, lighthearted, something very casual, and I don't even mean just romantic, okay? Something very casual, something very, I don't want to say shallow in the sense of it being like negative, right? But very just surface level. You don't need to jump into the freaking off the diving board into the deeper part off rip, okay? You can wade yourself back into that pool, okay? That societal pool, all right? I have somebody in my mind constantly. Yeah, I'm sorry, Luma. It's enough for personal readings right now. So that's what they really want you to do, Cap. They want you to get yourself back out there and allow yourself to shed anything that's holding you back in doing so. You may also go through some form of like a Kundalini awakening. You may get some type of information, again, opportunity, something along those lines that helps you move forward, especially within like either a friend group, a community, or a social gathering or an event or something along that. Something in there, okay? Get back out there, all right? Allow yourself to get back out there. Allow yourself to go out and meet people, network, go into different communities. You never know who you're going to meet, who you connect with, and what can happen and change your life. Okay. All right, Capricorn. That's what I'm getting for you guys. I'm a glass fusing artist ready to start again. Yeah. Oh my God. That's fantastic, Dolores. You go and do it. Get involved in the glass blowing events. There are so many events that you can get involved with. Oh my goodness. Hell yeah. That's so cool. All right. Capricorn, that's what I'm getting for you. We are going to go over into Aquarius after this. So if you want to come over and watch, by all means, join me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below how you guys liked this reading. I love you, Capricorn. If this is where we leave each other for the day, I will see you so soon. Bye.